Right. Kasi ang pinaka-core natin ay good intentions. We do everything with good intentions. Ano ba ibig sabihin ng good intentions, diba? So, number one, like ko sinasabi, if your intention is beyond making money, money will follow because your intention speaks louder than your words and your actions.
Hello, Justin.
Hello, Justin. Hey! Hello! Magandang gabi, Justin.
Hello, Smiley.
Hello! Good evening, everyone.
Hello, Justin. Hello.
Hi, Fabio.
What we want, who we are, how do we develop ourselves, how do we change, which is a constant process. It is a road because you never really truly reach the final goal, and that's the fun of it.
It's really important talaga, that sense of trust that you have established with people.
Now is really the time for us to innovate and to look at the possibilities and the opportunities.
Although madaming pagsubok, we just, what do? We just look at the silver lining, ika nga, diba?
Nakafocus ka sa purpose, where your happiness, the joy that you derive from doing what you love, parang constant.
Kasi whatever you are getting right now, whatever took you there, is what you are inside it.
Sometimes because the best and most interesting things are in the most difficult places.
Justin Piñon is an award-winning mentalist who goes by the moniker Mental Assassin. As a mentalist, he can seem to read your mind and manipulate your behavior and decisions. He does not claim to possess either supernatural powers or psychic abilities. However, he can figure out what you are thinking through the use of psychology, observation, hypnosis, the power of suggestion, and stagecraft. You can see him perform at hotels, corporate events, media events, social gatherings, government halls, and private parties, and has performed for influential people, famous celebrities, and personalities, where he has been labeled the most sought-after mind reader in the Philippines.
Justin, ang dahil sa galing, ikaw na talaga ating UH Morning Star.
He has also been featured on a lot of TV and radio shows from different networks and stations like ABS-CBN, GMA7, TV5, Magic 89.9, and the like. He also has his own online show called Going Mental on Flippish and Mind Over Matter at the Thinking Man's Classroom. GMA also produced a TV special called Mentalismo, where they featured Justin's skills as a mentalist and followed his everyday life. The ratings were up the roof, and Mentalism became a huge hit after that. Justin also had his own weekly segment on TV5's Magic Bagsik, where he showcased his skills to celebrities and personalities. One of the highlights of his career is when he had a 2-night live theater show in Cinema Concept Theater. It was in Semicon Building in Marcos Highway, entitled Mentalismo. He featured his skills as a mentalist in a one-of-a-kind, full-length, 2-hour show. It was a first in the Philippines, and the people were truly in awe from the start to the end of that show. Now, he headlines in shows all around the country in different bars, restaurants, and events.
Yeah, you are the mentalist to be.
Justin is the right choice for making your events legendary this year. Experience firsthand what TV personalities have experienced live.
Anong ginagawa niya? Parang hindi na ba siniisip ko?
Be astonished with the world-class performance of Justin and experience a show that is jam-packed with fun, wit, laughter, and light feel-good awesome mind reading. It's his passion to entertain and deliver the best shows to his audience. And oh, one last thing. Your mind is next.
I'm back! This is your friendly neighborhood mind reader, Justin Pignon, spreading good intentions. We have exciting guests all lined up, and we have a new format just for you. We'll do a short mind reading with one lucky viewer, and we'll interview significant guests and role models. We'll feature more MSME goods, and we'll play with the guests, and you can win prizes. And we'll have a special Q&A segment when you can ask me for a piece of advice. So, watch out! August 6, 8 p.m. only here on BBN. Kasi ang pinaka-core natin ay good intentions. We do everything with good intentions. Ano ba ibig sabihin ng good intentions, diba? So, number one, like ko sinasabi, if your intention is beyond making money, money will follow because your intention speaks louder than your words and your actions.
Hello, Justin.
Hello, Justin.
Hey! Hello! Magandang gabi, Justin.
Hello, Miss Mylene.
Hello! Good evening, everyone.
Hello, Justin. Hello.
Hi, Pablo.
What we want, who we are, how do we develop ourselves, how do we change, which is a constant process. It is a road because you never really truly reach the final goal, and that's the fun of it.
It's really important talaga, that sense of trust that you have established with people.
Now is really the time for us to innovate and to look at the possibilities and the opportunities.
Although madaming pagsubok, we just, what do? We just look at the silver lining, ika nga, di ba?
Nakafocus ka sa purpose, where your happiness, the joy that you derive from doing what you love, parang constant.
Kasi whatever you are getting right now, whatever took you there, is what you are inside it.
Sometimes because the best and most interesting things are in the most difficult places.
I'm back! This is your friendly neighborhood mind reader, Justin Pignon, spreading good intentions. We have exciting guests all lined up, and we have a new format just for you. We'll do a short mind reading with one lucky viewer, and we'll interview significant guests and role models. We'll feature more MSME goods, and we'll play with the guests, and you can win prizes. And we'll have a special Q&A segment when you can ask me for a piece of advice. So, watch out! August 6, 8 p.m. only here on BBN.
Justin Pignon is an award-winning mentalist who goes by the moniker Mental Assassin. He does not claim to possess either supernatural powers or psychic abilities. However, he can figure out what you're thinking through the use of psychology, observation, hypnosis, the power of suggestion, and stagecraft. He has also been featured on a lot of TV and radio shows from different networks and stations like ABS-CBN, GMA7, TV5, Magic 89.9, and the like. GMA also produced a TV special called Mentalismo, where they featured Justin's skills as a mentalist and followed his everyday life. Now, he headlines in shows all around the country in different bars, restaurants, and events.
Yeah, you are the mentalist to be. Natunaw!
Ladies and gentlemen, prepare your minds for the most sought-after mind reader in the Philippines, the mental assassin, Justin Pignon.
Hello, everyone, and good evening. Welcome back to Bounce Back Network. Once again, this is Justin Pignon, your host for the show Just and Beyond Mind Reading, where we interview awesome people who will help us bounce back. Okay, so sa mga hindi pa nakakilala sa akin, again, my name is Justin Piñon and people call me the mental assassin. Parang may mga natakot dun sa mental assassin na yun. But because of my abilities to read minds. But I'm not psychic. I have no supernatural abilities. I cannot see the future. So don't ask me for lotto results. Hindi ko alam yun. Don't ask me about your love life. Hindi ko kilala yung mga katuluyan ninyo. But I can read minds through psychology, observation, body language reading. And for you to see my mind reading shows and acts, please feel free to subscribe to my YouTube channel. Just search for Justin Piñon or Justin Piñon the Mentalist. You will see all of my live shows there. Pati yung mga virtual mind reading acts ko, makikita nyo doon. But tonight, this show is for you. Kasi may matututunan na naman tayo ngayong gabi. Na-enjoy nyo ba yung show natin last week? Guest natin, di ba? Si Jeffrey Tam. And ako, ang dami nating viewers, no? Natuwa ako. Thank you for the good reception sa unang show natin dito sa Bounce Back Network. But nakita niyo, di ba, season 2. Kasi naumpisahan natin yung show na to sa group na inumpisahan natin, which is Good Intentions with Justin Piñon. And inadapt ito ng Bounce Back Network. So big thanks to our bosses sa Bounce Back Network. Salamat po sa pag-adapt ninyo sa show na ito. And bago tayo mag-umpisa, shout out muna tayo. Welcome sa mga nanonood ngayon ng live na ito. Ang dami na naman natin, no? Kaya lalo ako na-excite kasi napaka-significant nitong taong na to. And may interview natin siya mamaya. You will know more about this person later on. Pero umpisahan natin sa shout out. Hello kay Maria Suseth Magdami, good evening din sa'yo, Maria Suseth, and hello din kay Lizelle Ramos Lara, good evening, welcome to the show, and kay Josie Telan, good evening din sa'yo, Josie, and kay Ana Marie Duque, she is watching from Nueva Ecija. Guys, abot tayo hanggang Nueva Ecija, and of course, I'm proud to say na hindi lang tayo sa Luzon, Visayas, and Mindanao umaabot din tayo sa ibang bansa. Last week, may nanonood from UAE, may nanonood from San Francisco, and grabe, thank you sa mga OFWs natin. Thank you sa mga Filipino worldwide na nagsusupport ng Bounce Back Network, and hello din kay Marilyn Moral. Welcome to the show, welcome, enjoy, and of course, VG8 Radio, and hello, VG8 Radio, mga kaibigan natin dyan. Inumpisahan niya ng kaibigan natin na si Pocholo Gonzales, the voice master of the Philippines. Hello din kay Chris Jarmu. Oh, hello, good evening din sa'yo. Good evening din kay Miss Nikki Esmero. Hello. And kay Nilda Yanok. Good evening din sa'yo. And of course, kay Angelo Eman Quijano. Good evening. Oy, isa to sa mga followers natin sa group natin, di ba? So kasi tawag coach. Para sa mga hindi nakakaalam, tawag sa akin ng ilan ng kasi I'm also teaching how to read body language, sa sales, gano'n. So biglang naging tawag sa akin, coach, and I appreciate you for calling me that. And I'm sure marami kayong natutunan in the past and dadagdagan pa natin ulit ngayon. Pero umpisahan na natin ang show. Pero para lalo tayong mag-enjoy, umpisahan natin with raffle. Okay? So, meron kayong mapapanalunan ngayon and meron tayong madaming mapapanalunan ngayong gabing to. So, please stay tuned. And isa sa mga importanteng mechanics ng game natin para manalo kayo ay dapat na-share nyo itong stream na ito. Okay? So, please share this stream now. Invite more people para marami makapanood, maraming chances of winning. So, ang pipiliin lang namin is yung merong sharer badge. Okay? Para manalong gawin ngayong gabi. So, meron tayong dalawang contest. So, please stay tuned hanggang sa end ng show na ito. Okay? So, unang contest natin na ito umpisaan natin with a big bang. Okay? So, mamimili tayo agad ng lucky winner, and our prize is from our friends from Mayor's Parañaque. Yan, no? Ang prize natin ay galing sa Mayor's Parañaque. Maraming salamat sa ating mga kaibigan dyan sa Mayor's Parañaque. Malalaman ninyo kung ano yung mapapanalunan ninyo ngayong gabi. Ito yung tanong ko. Handa na ba kayo sa tanong ko? Yan, okay. Ito yung tanong ko, First question. Okay. Ano ang ulam na parating may partner? Ano ang ulam na parating may partner? And yung answer ends with the letter E. Ano ang ulam na palaging may partner? And ang answer niya is, yan. Ang answer niya is may letter E sa huli. Yan. Ano ang ulam na parating may partner? I am going to wait for your answer. It's either mamimili tayo kung sinong pinakaunang sumagot or kung sino yung random na mapipili natin. Okay? So, yan. Uy, meron tayo. Hello, welcome to the show, Cheska Carayon and si Honey Be. Uy, kapisen niya kagali. I'm also proud. Province ko is Roa City Capiz. Ano mamaya malalaman ninyo more about it. So, yun, no? Ito na, hintayin natin. Good evening din, Ariel Pangilinan. O again, para mapanalunan ninyo yung first prize natin, ito yung tanong ko. Ano ang ulam na palaging may kapartner? Isip-isip, di ba? Ang sagot niya is merong letter E sa huli. Hintayin ko yung sagot ninyo. And kung sinong makakasagot ng tama, yun ang mananalo ng prize natin. Oy, good evening, Marco Tolentino, one of my good friends. Hello, bro. Welcome to the show. And padami yung viewers natin. Meron na tayong 42 viewers. Hello, please feel free to share this live. Okay? So again, question is, ano ang ulam na palaging may partner? Okay? Ano ang ulam na palaging may partner? Right? So, our sagot, ang sagot natin dito ay yung last letter niya, may letter E. Yan. Sagot na kayo, nakaabang ako sa Facebook live natin. Nakaabang din ako dito sa live natin ngayon. Nakikita ko yung mga sagot ninyo. And sa mga nasa Facebook live, good evening, Marciano M. Laurel. Thank you for watching. So kung gusto ninyo, ito na, ayan. Ayan, no? So again, ano ang ulam na palaging may partner? Yan. So please feel free to answer. Ang sagot niya, may letter E. Yan. Maraming humuhula, maraming din hindi nakakahula ng tamang sagot. Nako, ito, bigyan ko pa kayo ng clue. Bigyan na ba natin sila ng clue? Isa pang clue? Ayan, no? Ano ang ulam na palaging may partner and it ends with the letter E? Ilan? Ilang letters? 8 letters. Okay, 8 letters. Okay? 8 letters. Yan. Ngayon, madali lang yan, guys. Ito na, tingnan natin. Meron ng mga sumasagot. Sabi, English ba o Tagalog ito? Uy, may sumagot na. Sabi ni Lisel Ramos Lara, kare-kare, congratulations! Ayan, no? Si Miss Lisel Ramos ang pinakaunang sumagot. So, sa'yo natin ibibigay ang premyo. Congratulations, Lisel Ramos Lara. Tama ang iyong sagot. And, ano ang mapapanalunan ninyo? Ang mapapanalunan ninyo galing sa Mayor's Food and Beverages ay free kare-kare, food pack, bagoong, and chili garlic sauce. O, di ba yan? Yung nakikita niyo sa screen natin. Yan ang mapapanalunan mo. Congratulations, Lisel. Galing sa ating kaibigan sa Mayor's Food and Beverages. Thank you, Sir G. Maraming salamat. Yan. So, Lisel Ramos Lara, hintayin mo lang, may mag-PPM sa'yo galing sa amin ngayong gabi. And para malaman mo kung ano ang paano mo makukuha ang prize mo. So again, Lizelle, congratulations. You won a free kare-kare food pack with bagoong and chili garlic sauce. Natikman ko na to. Napakasarap nito. Yan. Ito yung mga tipong pag tinikman mo, maaalala mo yung childhood mo. Kasi yung childhood mo, di ba, usually, niluluto ng mga lolo-lola natin, ng mga magulang natin. And parang pag tinignan mo, naalala ko yung childhood ko. So congratulations again, Lizelle! And thank you, Sir G of Mayor's Food and Beverages, Parañaque. So kung gusto niyo umorder sa kanila, kung taga Parañaque lang kayo, taga South kayo, please contact them. Nandito sa screen natin, just look for Sir G, ito yung number 0939-940-9327. Yan. So, hanapin nyo lang yung Facebook nila. Thank you. Mayor's Food and Beverages. Alright. So, next, let's move on to our show. Diba? So, ito na yung pinakahinihintay nating part ng show. Welcome to the segment Thinking Alike. Kasi dito sa Thinking Alike, we are going to interview people na makakatulong sa atin mag-bounce back. We are going to be inspired by their stories. Yan. Katulad nung nangyari last week, di ba? So ito, bago natin ituloy ito, hello lang din sa mga kakapasok lang. Niltan. Hello, Niltan. Good friend. And also si Eman Lichanko. Hello. Yan. Lagi din yung nanonood ng mga live natin. Welcome to the live. And of course, itong next guest natin. Handa na ba kayo? Kung handa na kayo sa next guest natin, comment nyo lang, I am so ready. Right. If you are ready to be inspired, ready to learn, just comment, I am ready. Yan. Okay. So, may sinabi si Red, toong esang, English o Tagalog ba ito? Di ba? So, mamaya may isa pa tayong pa-contest. So, hintay lang tayo. Yan. So, now, itong guest natin na to, isa to sa ganda nito ginisang sayote at pritong isda. Di ba? Sabi ni Ricard. So, ang guest natin, nagtayo siya ng business sa Rojas City at ang business niya ay naging parang pinakasikat na pies doon sa Rojas City. Pag pumunta ka ng Rojas City, Capiz, kailangan mo mapuntahan yung restaurant nila. Okay? Ngayon, ito naging part na siya ng tourism ng Rojas City dahil sa sobrang sarap ng pies nila. Talagang nire-represent nila ang buong Capiz. Diba? They are without being biased. Okay? Never pa ako nakakatikim ng buko pie na kasing sarap ng buko pie nila. As in, kung gusto namin ng buko pie, magpapadala pa kami. Pero may good news sila, di ba? May good news sila dahil magiging available na sila dito sa Metro Manila. So, hindi na natin to papatagalin. Okay? Clap your hands, ladies and gentlemen, for our special guest, Miss Janice Dadivas-Zaldarriaga!
Hi, good evening.
Hi.
Can you hear
Hi,
me?
Tita Nice. Good evening, Tita Nice. Yan, so guys,
Hi,
nickname
good
niya, Nice.
evening.
Okay, so hi, Tita Nice.
Hello.
Welcome to the show. And bago ko tanungin sa iyo yung mga gusto kong itanong and gusto kong itanong ng mga audience natin, how are you doing during this pandemic?
Eto, we're trying to bounce back again after ilang months na nga, since March 16, right? Yeah,
Since March.
so hanggang
Yes,
ngayon, syempre, yeah. Oo, sad to say, wala pa rin kaming commercial flights ngayon sa Rojas City. So, medyo affected talaga ang tourism sa amin ngayon. But we're trying to find ways, we are trying to think of ways kung paano pa rin the continuity of our business. So, the more that we will talk about it later, so mas marami tayong madidiscuss.
Yes. Yes. So, everyone from Rojas City know you na businesswoman ka, meron kang tumutulong ka sa government, na local government para ma-improve yung tourism through your food and your business. So, we are interested kung paano nag-start ang passion mo sa business. So, can you please, kwentuhan mo kami ng childhood mo, yung pagkalaki mo, and paano mo nag-realize na, uy, I wanted to be a businesswoman.
Sa childhood ko, syempre, it's the usual childhood na masaya, 'di ba? Yung childhood dito sa Rojas City, siguro ikaw na experience mo rin, 'di ba? Every time you come here, parating our family talaga is super masaya, 'di ba? So sa childhood, the best yung mga memories. And how did I start to become an entrepreneur? Siguro I think it was a blessing in disguise on how I started this business, because I think 15 or 16 years ago, when I met my husband, Sir Richard, he's a sales supervisor sa San Miguel Beer. So obviously, di ba, when you work at San Miguel Beer, medyo provided ka talaga ng company, right? So kaya lang, the problem with San Miguel is you have to transfer to another place at least every 2 years. Wait first. This is my daughter, Jaden. Hello, Tito Justin.
Jaden, welcome to the show.
Hello, Tita Trista. So that's it. So kaya lang after how many years that we've been married, the last time na-assign si Richard sa istansya. So during that time, the kids, our two boys, are starting to go to school na. So me and Richard, we decided na siguro it's better na we'll stay here na lang. Balik na lang kami ng Rojas City ng mga bata para at least mas ma-focus yung education nila. So for how many years na magkasama kami ni Richard, all of a sudden he comes home lang every weekend. So I was bored being just a housewife and a mom. For actually hindi lang naman just yung pagiging mom at a housewife, 'di ba? For me it's the hardest job of all, yung pagiging mommy, yung pagiging asawa. Kaya lang sabi ko, I think I have to find ways on how to help my husband, di ba? Para at least the kids are growing up. So yun ang nag-push sa akin on how to come up with this business. So, paano napunta kay Spango? Paano napunta sa Bukupay? Syempre, Capiz, Rojas City, we are known as the seafood capital of the Philippines. So kaya lang for me, pero I find this a certain gap or parang there's a certain problem about yung what do you have to bring bala when you come and visit Rojas City aside from the seafood? So yun ang naging motivation ko. Why don't I come up with a certain product na automatic when they think about this product, they will think of Rojas City. So doon nag-start ang lahat-lahat. So yan, that's my motivation. I want my product or my business to be a solution to a certain group of people, specifically the travelers, the balikbayans, and the tourists that comes here or visits Rojas City.
Yeah, which is a good thing, no, Tita Nice? Kasi yung mga pumupunta dyan na from Manila or from other places, talagang inuuna nila puntahan ng Spango because of your pies, hindi lang because of the seafood. So, naka-create ng bagong thing for Rojas City na makilala. And congratulations with that. And ang gusto ko na sinabi mo na isa sa mga main na kailangan matutunan ng mga business men and women is yung creating solutions. Katulad ng nabanggit mo kanina, you created a solution para lalong makilala yung Rojas City, para lalong dumating yung mga tao from other places and kaya ka nakakatulong sa tourism nila. So congratulations for that. And so nabanggit nyo nga, so yung mga pinagdaanan ninyo kung paano kayo naging businesswoman, may mga struggles ba kayo na experience before pa maging Spango ang Spango? Ano yung mga struggles na naramdaman o nadanasan mo? Kailangan namin marinig yun so we can also learn from you.
Yeah, siguro yung highlight talaga and siguro until now you considered as the biggest struggle that I experienced as Spango is I think it's less than a year or hindi naman siguro magto 2 years is Spango and then all of a sudden Richard, my husband, he got sick of cancer. So he got sick with multiple myeloma. So all of a sudden syempre naiba yung focus mo. I have to attend kay Richard muna. And then syempre siya yung partner ko hindi lang as my husband and as the father of my kids but also with Spango. So kasi si Richard is his super business minded yon, salesman. So he's really good into marketing and into sales. Ako dapat lang naman kasi yung role ko sa Spango is yung PR lang. Kasi doon na naman talaga that's really my forte and how to entertain people and how to promote or how to entertain guests. Pero when it comes to business talaga, dapat si Richard talaga yung brains. Kaya lang, because of that, 2 months after na-diagnose siya, we stayed there in Manila sa St. Luke for 2 months and then after that, he passed away. So it was a 180 degrees turn, not only in my life, siyempre kay Spango din, as in parang nawalan yung isang paa ni Spango na putol because namatay sa Richard.
So, how was starting over again as a woman and a single mother? paano mo nataguyod ang business and your family? Paano mo naisipan na yun? I have to step up, parang ganun.
Yes, oo. Actually, parang um, I have to start all over again. Not hindi lang para sa sarili ko, but most especially for my kids. And syempre sa family ko din, most especially para kay mama at kay dad ko. Kasi nakita ko how affected talaga sila during that time nung nagkasakit si Richard. So I have to be strong for them. I have to work hard for them. I have to strive for my 3 kids. Kasi nung namatay si Richard, our youngest, si Jaden, she was only 1 year old lang siya. So nung namatay si Dadia. So I have to pick myself up. I have to work hard kasi hindi lang kung gusto ko lang I can have moments para 'di ba? Pwede naman siguro 'di ba na I will have moments na ayoko lang. I just don't want to wake up, but I did not hindi ko pinili yung option na ganon. I mean, I have to wake up, I have to work hard because I have kids who are syempre umaasa sila sa akin. Plus I have my employees who ilang pamilya yung maaapektuhan kung ako mismo I will stop working. So I don't want to do that. Tsaka yung ayoko naman masayang yung dream namin na Richard kung saan namin gusto mapunta si Spango just because na nawala siya. Because I'm sure if Richard is still around, he doesn't ayaw niya ng ganyan. So Richard, ano yan he's a very hardworking guy. Maaga pa lang gising na yan for work. So yan na lang. Isa sa motivation ko until now that I have to do much better para kay Richard to.
Yeah. And I'm sure si Tito Richard, he is watching over us now and he is really proud of lahat ng mga na-achieve mo for you, for your family, for your children. And we all know that dahil kasi nakikita namin yung intention mo na hindi lang ito para for yourself for other people then and bigger picture for Rojas City Capiz. So we are very proud of you, Tita Nice. And speaking of nabanggit mo kanina your parents, hello Tito Nelson, he is watching. Tito Nelson, he is watching right now. Evening, Tito.
Happy birthday si Justin on Sunday. It will be Dad's birthday this Sunday.
Happy birthday.
Happy birthday, Tito.
Yes.
Tito Janelle is also watching. Hello. And meron din nagko-comment here watching from Rojas City. Si Miss Sterlina Gardona. Hello. Sabi, good evening everyone. Go Nice. Proud of you, our President, empowering women. Yan. So hello sa mga bagong dating. Hello sa mga
Justin,
yes, Tita.
si Sir Linya, si Jingjing, she used to work with your lolo baby and Lola Wawa ba?
Hello. Yes. Wow. Welcome.
Yes.
Hello. Ayan. So anyway, let's talk about Spango, Tita Nice. So can you please tell us more about Spango? Ano yung mga products ng Spango? And kung nasa Rojas ka, saan mo makikita ang Spango?
Si Spango, our basic products talaga are our homemade na frozen meat products. Actually, doon talaga kami nag-start So, way back before, nag-decide kami na Richard to revive the recipes of his Lola Ita. So, we started with the Spanish chorizo, yung botifara, longganisa, and then the rest. And then, the pies, actually, the original pie recipe talaga was pineapple pie. But personally, I don't like pineapple pie. Kasi ever since, as far as I can remember, during my childhood days, every time na may nakikita akong pie, gusto ko talaga buko pie yung kinakain ko. So nag-try ako to reinvent kasi naging iba yung top ni, kung 'di ba, if you syempre natikman mo na yung pies ni Spango, 'di ba? So yung crust ni Spango, we have a different crust, we have a different bottom, and then different yung top ng pies namin. So we tried to innovate yung buko pie namin. So yun ang mas naging click yung buko pie. So kasi I believe that when you do a product na you want to have in your business, dapat yung number one talaga na fan or the number one talaga that who loves the product is ikaw mismo, 'di ba? You, the owner.
Yes.
You have to love your product first before anybody else. Kasi mas madali mo siyang ibenta pag ikaw mismo, you love it. So, at saka I have that mentality when I love it, obviously my family will love it. And then
Yes.
our family friends will also love it because 'di ba? Actually, lahat naman tayo parang we have the same taste yung circle natin. So, nag-start talaga si Spango ng ganyan. And then siguro the original talaga na promotion kasi syempre na right now we're embracing yung social media, 'di ba? As in grabe talaga yung help ng social media. Pero until now, parang old school pa rin ako. For me, I believe the best way how to promote your product is still the word of mouth, 'di ba?
Yes.
Yung you can actually see kung okay yung product mo pag nag-order ulit yung customers mo. And then they will
Correct.
start talking your product sa family nila, and then their family will share it to their friends. Tsaka mag-multiply na yun yung customers mo. So, I think, yeah, up to now, yan pa rin yung para sa akin. The trust that your customers will have to your product, tsaka yung the value that yung binibigay mo sa kanya, sa customers mo. So,
Yes. So,
yun.
grabe, no? And para lang malaman din ng viewers natin, Spango is short for Spanish Ilonggo. Tama ba, Tita Nice?
Spanish
So,
Ilonggo kasi yeah, both our family saka yung family ni Richard. So medyo Spanish yung family. So kasi doon kina Richard every Sunday talaga yung sa compound nila everybody we meet there every Sunday. The titos and the titas will cook and then everybody loves to eat. So yun ang naging tradition ng family.
and sa mga locals ng Roa City, masaya din ako na parang weekly meron kayong mga shows, mga events. So, nag-enjoy din sila while
Yes,
enjoying.
before.
And sobrang thankful din ako dahil
Yes, before.
almost every year nandiyan ako to perform. So, nakakabalik-balik ako sa Roas.
Every anniversary ni Spango, ikaw yung guest namin eh.
Oo eh. So, kaya nga tuwing nag-vacation kami dyan, in-invite mo kami, ayaw ko na bumalik dito. Kasi sobrang nag-enjoy kami dyan sa Rojas. So, namimiss na talaga namin bumalik dyan. Sabi ni Honey Be, yes, hi Ma'am Janice. Kasi mawa ko nga taga-Capiz. Taga-Capiz. Galit din si Honey Be. Si Honey Be, yeah, isa yan sa mga Isa yan sa mga natin, avid viewers natin. So every show ko dito, nanonood palagi yan si Honey Be. And sabi ni Glenn Joy, Food Haven, the best buko pie ang Spango. Di ba? So, yan ang sinasabi ni Tita Nice na word of mouth. Kasi ako din, nagulat ako. Marami akong natikman na buko pie here sa Manila. Marami sikat dito din. Pero nung natikman ko yung buko pie ng Spango without being biased, ayoko na tumikim ng iba. Na tuwing pumupunta kami doon, never ako bumili ng Spango. So sabi ni Serlina again, hello, watching from Rojas City. So we have lots of people watching from Rojas City. Welcome again. Ayan. So Tita Nice, na nalaman na namin yung story about Spango, nalaman na namin yung success ng Spango. How is Spango during lockdown? Paano kayo nakapag-adapt sa current situation natin?
Actually right now our physical store is still closed. So tsaka yung airport branch namin closed din. And then yung kiosk namin sa Robinsons, yung association namin kasi if I may mention, I am also the president of CIFPA, that is the Capiz Integrated Food Producers Association. So we are the identified food sector here in Capiz. So far we are 13 in the association. So yun, nagtutulong-tulong kami. For example, our kiosk in Robinson, so kiosk yun ng association. So but before lockdown, lumabas kami sa Robs, and then dapat after a week before the lockdown, dapat babalik kami sa Robinsons. Pero until now, hindi na kami nakabalik. But as of now, si Spango, we're pushing sa online. Kasi yan muna yung pinupush natin ngayon, the digital platform that we are using. Saka medyo nag-shift ng konti kasi syempre si Spango, we are known as pasalubong center. So siguro, di ba, the most affected sector of this pandemic is the tourism sector. So I have to rethink. I have to diversify first my business model. So ngayon, kasi from time to time I am meeting with PTCAO, the Provincial Tourism Office here, and then sa DTI, sa DOST, and I'm also part of the SMED Council here. So yung pinupush namin ngayon ng tourism is the farm tourism. Actually, even in the national tourism, yan yung pinupush ngayon ni Secretary. It's farm tourism. You go to accredited farms na pinupush nila dito, and then you have to experience farming, yung views, 'di ba? Some are medyo yung iba resorts din, hotel. So it's more interactive. So yan yung we want to explore on that ano naman. So si Spango right now, I am adapting that call of the tourism, the farm tourism. So right now, nagfo-focus si Spango right now into helping the local farmers. So medyo nag-shift kami. Aside, syempre nandyan pa rin si Bukupay, but we are also selling right now the local harvest of our farmers. Back to basic. Yung essentials muna. And then, syempre, food. Syempre, si Spango, tsaka si Safe Power, we're into food. So, basically, kahit anong mangyayari, kakain at kakain din yung mga tao, di ba? So, yan muna yung direction namin ngayon. So, you always have to think out of the box. It doesn't mean na this is the scenario right now and then stop na lang. So, dapat, we should always keep on rethinking, refocus, innovate, think out of the box. Yun.
Yes, ito nga, katulad ng sabi mo kanina, Tita Nay, sabi mo with your message noong July 25, sabi niya, a perfect way to end MSME Week 2020. Please continue to buy our local food products made in Capiz and made in the Philippines. This is our cry on behalf of all the MSMEs. So we really admire your support sa local farmers, sa local businessmen and women. So ito may mga ito yung mga kasama ng SIF pa. Yan, yung mga members.
Yes.
Ngayon. Yan, so please also,
yes,
if you're
yung mga members.
Please support them. And we admire your support din sa mga local artists na naalala mo yung ginawa natin before, di ba? Yung nag-fundraising.
During the lockdown.
Local artists
yes.
na
So during the lockdown, nag-guest ka, 'di ba? You helped me with my advocacy na kasi every birthday ni Richard, it's naging tradition ko na to help cancer patients. So this year during the pandemic, medyo nag-focus ako to help naman the MSMEs and the local artists here in Rojas City kasi medyo affected din yung mga local artists natin. So yung tinulungan ko sa MSMEs are yung mga employees ni SIFPA na syempre we cannot give them consistent talaga na trabaho ngayon. So thank you to you, Justin, di ba, for helping us out. Saka si Barbie Almalvis naging guest din natin. So
special guest with Barbie Almalvis. Diba? So yes. She's also from Rojas City, di ba? Kaya nakaka-proud din. Ito pa, yung mga ilang nakita nyo sa screen nyo ngayon, ilang mga binibenta sa Spango to support other companies, other products. So, tignan nyo lang din yung Spango page if you are interested, di ba? And also, Tita Nice, is there any message or any parang pwede mo masabi sa mga aspiring natin ngayon na businessmen and women na gusto mag-bounce back, 'di ba? Ano yung pwede mo mabigay na message sa kanila para maging successful sila during these times of pandemic, and also paano nila mapagkakakitaan yung passion nila tulad ng ginawa mo, 'di ba? 'Yun.
Hey, syempre, you have to love your product first. Saka dapat ini-enjoy mo yung business mo, 'di ba? You have to be happy with your business and with your product, and how to embrace the situation now. So yun nga sabi ko we have to embrace change all the time, 'di ba? Kasi life talaga, there's really a constant change in our lives. So dapat marunong lang tayo how to adapt change. Tsaka yung attitude lang, we should always think that at the end of the tunnel there is still a light at the end of the tunnel. This is not forever. This is just temporary. Tsaka siguro kung meron pang naging ano ngayon because of this pandemic is yung siguro yung spiritual may relationship with God ngayon mas naging closer because of the pandemic. So ngayon sabi ko kay God, use me as kung ano yung purpose mo talaga for me. Maybe if you come to think of it, baka this pandemic will be a blessing in disguise kasi baka mas ililid tayo ni God sa purpose talaga na gusto niya, sa direction talaga na gusto niya na we will dun tayo papunta. So sabi ko, Lord, I'm surrender everything to you. Ikaw nang bahala. Your plans right now, ikaw nang bahala. Kasi as long as we have faith and trust in Him, we will not go down.
Yes, grabe, no? Thank you for that advice. Thank you for the message. It's nice. And pinaka gusto ko talaga na sinabi mo is yung we need, in summary, no, we really need to be resilient. We need to adapt kasi kung problemahin lang natin yung mga problema, walang mangyayari sa atin. So we need to do something. We need to create a solution. So feeling ko yun yung pinaka take away ko sa mga sinabi mo this evening. And guys, sa mga nanonood, please comment sa comment section natin kung ano yung mga natutunan ninyo kay Miss Janice para lalo natin malaman kung ano yung take away ninyo. Okay, so i-ano natin, i-shout out natin yan. Okay, so Tita Nice, meron tayong good news sa kanila. Kasi di ba kanina pa natin pinag-uusapan na yung Spango, nagsimula siya sa Rojas City, and for all these years na nandyan yung Spango, nandyan lang siya sa Rojas. But the good news is, nag-expand na kayo dito sa Manila. Can you please tell us more about that?
Yung kasi ever since, my classmate, I have a classmate there in Manila, my classmate sa Assumption during my high school days. So, she's staying na there sa Manila. So, ever since talaga, type nito ng friend ko, si Spango. Pero syempre, during yung wala pang pandemic, syempre medyo busy-busy tayo dito ngayon. So yun nga, 'di ba? As I mentioned kanina na malay mo this pandemic will bring something na parang it will be a blessing in disguise. So ito na nga, nangyari na. So during this pandemic, wala lang one time parang nag-chat lang kami ni Bongbong, yung kapartner ko ngayon diyan sa Manila. And then all of a sudden we decided na why don't we try to push our products there in Manila. Kaya lang the problem nga paano? Kasi wala ngang cargo, walang commercial flights ngayon. But it so happened that I have this one member, shout out na lang natin, yung isang member ko, si Nanay Patrings, that's her company name. So, meron din siyang business there sa Manila ngayon. So, she's transporting seafoods from Capiz dyan sa Manila. So, every day, meron siya talagang trucking service na pumupunta sa Manila. So, di ba, essentials naman, food. So, wala namang jahe. So, all of a sudden, na-remember, oo nga, no, Bong, pwede pala. So, let's try to consider na we will transport the products to Spango. Pero the problem naman, kasi this time, we will use Roro. So, it's 35 hours yung trip. So, syempre, di ba, usually si Pies, it's freshly baked, di ba? So we tried another option. Actually, yung the way we pack our pies right now, way back, how many years ago na nagawa na namin to. That's why nga I was featured with yung sa Sikap National Coffee Table book ni DTI. So, I think 3 or 4 years ago, they awarded me, na-include ako sa National Coffee Table book ni DTI. So, dun sa PICC during the APEC, so si Secretary Lopez was the one. They featured 30 or 35 entrepreneurs all over the country. So, in Western Visayas, 2 yung nakuha. One is from Aklan and then from Capiz is Spango. So, it's because of the frozen buko pie that we did. So, inadapt na ngayon ni Spango yung frozen buko pie during this pandemic. So, yan ang pinapadala namin ngayon dyan sa Manila, the frozen pies. And these pies na product test na namin to. We have our license to operate from the FDA. So, PFAD approved na yung pies namin. So, it's frozen pies, so it will last inside the freezer 6 to 12 months. So, yon. So that's what we are, yun yung technology or yung innovation na ginagamit namin ngayon. So it's available now in Manila, the frozen pies plus our frozen meat products.
Yan. So, we'll know more about that. But before we continue, shout out again kay Honey Be. Sabi niya, Sir Justin, pa-shout out po sa family Balbona ko sa panubilihan. Tama ba? Balaring, Ibisan Capiz. Diba? So, maraming salamat. And also, shout out kay Pia Alviola, our good friend na asawa ni Jeffrey Tam. Hello, Pia. Kita na si Pia is also from Rojas City, Pia Alviola. So, yes, hello Pia. Sila yung may-ari ng Tam Dynasty ni Jeffrey Tam. Okay, so na-show na rin si
Patry
Jeffrey
mo
Tam.
yung pies, Justin.
So, yeah, sige. Pia, padadalan ka daw namin ng pie. So, hello. So, sabi ni Marciano Laurel, I love the positive attitude ni Ma'am to bounce back. Diba? Yan. So, Tita Nice, marami ka ng fans from our viewers and listeners. So, to know more about Spango here in Manila, kung paano sila makaka-order ng mga pies nila, I would like to bring in dito sa stream natin is your partner na sinasabi mo, na binabanggit mo kanina pa. So, I would like to welcome Miss Bong Rojas. Hello and welcome to the stream. Welcome to the show. How are you doing?
Good evening.
Hello, girl.
Good evening.
Good evening.
Very nice.
Welcome to the
Hello.
live. Welcome to the show po. So we would like to know po, Miss Bong, kung how are we going to contact you and tell us more about your shop here and paano kami makaka-order ng mga pies from Spango. And also, if you have products to promote, please do so po.
All right. Good evening and thank you also for having me here. Like Nice mentioned, we are I am her partner here in Manila. So you can find us on Instagram and on Facebook. Our handle is Chummy Jays. That's Chummy, Chummy, and then J, apostrophe S. So Chummy Jays. Ano yan? Combination ng pangalan ng dalawang anak ko.
Alright.
Yung pangalan ng anak ko, Justin din. Kaya nalilito ako kung sino yung kausap ko. Kung ikaw yung anak ko. But yun, so we are on Instagram and we are on Facebook. Our menu is can be found on both social media pages. And then apart from, of course, we have Spango. I'd just like to show you also, since you mentioned kanina, no, the pies look like this. They come in etong packs.
Yes.
It's vacuum sealed.
It's vacuum sealed, so it stays fresh. And then we keep it in the freezer. Pero alam mo, to let you know, hindi tumatagal yung pies kasi ang daming reorders. So, once masubukan siya, it's sure na mag-order talaga ulit yung customer. Yeah.
So, Miss Bong, tama po ba, Chummy Jays? Tama po yung natin sa screen, no? Para mapuntahan ng...
Yes.
Yes, yan. So guys, puntahan nyo lang, Chummy Jays. So, puntahan nyo lang sa Instagram or Facebook ni Miss Bong Rojas is Chummy Jays yung pangalan ng store nila. So, makikita nyo doon iba pa nilang mga product. So, again, sabi ni Miss Bong, hindi tumatagal yung pies dahil pag natikman, maraming kumukuha, maraming pumapakyaw. So, please, order na kayo ngayon pa lang para makuha na nila yung tuwing kailan po ba dumadating yung mga new orders natin?
We have shipments from Rojas every week. So, at least once a week, no? So, definitely, talagang mabilisan lang kasi pagka pre-promote namin, usually talagang may orders kami kaagad. And to let you know also, aside from the parang sweet na pies, yung fruit pies, the one I showed you earlier was yung pack natin na may apple, pineapple, and buko. Si Nice recently sent over naman yung savory pies niya. So those are tuna, chicken, and chorizo pies. So masarap na kombinasyon din. So it's assorted in one pack. So you can try everything. Tsaka may iba-ibang taste sa family naman eh. So one might like chicken, another person might like tuna. So halo-halo siya. So everybody gets to eat something. And then aside from the savory pies and the regular na sweet na pies, we also have the peach mango pies na din. Yon. So, yeah.
So do you also accept, ano po ba? Do you also accept yung tawag dito, yung kukunin dyan sa inyo or delivery lang? Pickups or delivery?
Actually, we do delivery and we nag-opt din to do pick up. So either way, that's fine. Kasi maingat lang kami sa mga GCQ, alam mo yung mga rules natin.
Mga protocols natin.
Yeah, oo. Maingat lang tayo doon. But ngayon, since naka-GCQ naman Metro Manila, I think okay na ulit mag-pick up. And then, of course, we have the chorizo. We have the skinless and then the regular chorizo also. So, lahat yun mabilis ang galaw kasi nga masarap. So, maraming umu-order talaga.
Oh, yun. So, order na kayo agad habang meron pang stock. Also, may nagtanong po dito sa comment section natin, Miss Bong. Are you also open daw for resellers?
I will have to talk to Nice about that. Sa ngayon,
may mga interested na agad, no, for resellers. So, are you open for resellers daw?
I think it comes from during this time kasi talagang people are trying to find ways. Ayan, this is Chummy. I'm sorry. Hindi niya kaya.
Hello.
Ay, so, ang favorite niya pineapple tsaka yung peach mango. I think the reason why maraming nag-i-inquire din if they can resell the pies, it's because of the situation that we are in. I mean, everyone wants to try and earn extra income kasi syempre, some of us have lost their jobs, some of us have limited capacity sa ngayon. So, it's a really good way of earning. Lalo na hindi mahirap talaga ibenta yung pies ni Nice kasi talagang masarap. Alam mo, nauubusan kami kasi kami mismo dito sa bahay panay ang kain na.
Actually, Miss Bong, feeling ko din pag ako magbenta ako ng pies nila sa Pango, baka maubos lang sa akin, hindi ko mapabenta. Sobrang sarap.
Di ba kasi pag wala kang, kunyari, late at night, when the kids are asleep and then kami
I will never be asleep.
Kami ng husband ko are, we're talking about, where this is going. It's nice to talk over serious stuff or even the not so serious stuff nang may kasamang pie. Kaya napapakain kami. Kaya naman maubos kasi kami mismo kain ng kain. But that's how good the pies are talaga. That's how good the pies are. I mean, no joke. I've known Nice for the longest time. Kahit yung mga classmates namin who are here, talagang super excited pag may padala siya. Kasi they miss home. And etong food na to, it reminds you of home eh. It reminds you of family time. Yung ganun ba na feeling. So, kaya hindi mahirap maggustuhan yung pie. Even the chorizo is really fantastic. Lahat ng nag-try, umuulit din talaga. So, the pies, the chorizo from Nice, from Spago, talagang the best. Mabilis ang galawan. But the question on the reseller part, I'll have to talk to my partner.
Also, yung tatlo ko na sa akin ng Miss Bong, I can also attest to that. Kasi naniwala din ako sa term na resonance eh. Yung gumawa niyan is from a family. Kaya nagugustuhan din ng family. Hindi lang basta-basta mga tao gumagawa niyan. Family business talaga to. Yung pag nakita niyo yung production area nila, family members din yung nandun. So, as in, kaya family start. Para sa mga families din. So, na-appreciate ng mga families din. So, with that, Miss Bong, thank you again. So, guys, please follow their Facebook and Instagram page, Chummy's Jace, kasi doon ninyo makikita kung paano ninyo ma-order yon. dito sa Manila, sa atin. So, andun ang mga details nila. And of course, hindi natin ito tatapusin ng walang prize para sa mga viewers natin. May good news tayo ulit dahil sabi ni Tito Nice and Miss Bong, magbibigay daw sila ng free one box of Spango Buko Pie. Okay? Pero, syempre, hindi natin ito basta pipiliin dahil magpapagame tayo. Magpapagames pa rin tayo. So, we are going to ask a question. Okay, we're going to ask a question and kung sinong makakasagot nun, pipiliin nilang dalawa and meron tayong ibibigay na pie sa kanila para matikman nila matikman nila kung ano yung pinagsasabi namin kasi ako I can vouch for that, masarap talaga. So, ang question natin is ano ba yung question natin? Ito, question natin. Ano ang pangarap mong negosyo? Yan. Ano ang pangarap mong negosyo? So, i-comment ninyo sa comment box natin kung ano yung pangarap ninyong negosyo and mamimili si Tita Nice kung ano ang pinaka-best answer and kung sino yung may best answer, bibigyan natin ng free pie from Spango. Alright? So, comment away ano ang pangarap ng negosyo and mamimili silang dalawa, mamimili si Tita Nice, si Miss Bong, kung ano ang magiging kung sino ang winner natin. Ngayon, habang hinihintay natin yung comments nila, shoutout muna again sa mga nanonood. Sabi ang sarap naman ng mga pagkain ng mga taga-Capiz. Di ba? And sabi rin, I love the positive attitude ni Ma'am to bounce back. And sabi ni Pia, our good friend, Tita Nice, Mama ko, kapatid si Ma'am ko. So, sabi ni Honey Bear, COVID-19 and pandemic 2020 is very alarming, but it calls us to wake up and change our daily life, remembering our dear Almighty God. Kaya na sabi Tita Nice niya. So, parang nakauwi na rin ang Capiz kapag nakakain ka ng ganong pagkain, di ba? So, yung mga nakakamiss, umuwi sa Capiz. But before that, again, yung question natin, ano ang pangarap mong negosyo? Okay? Comment lang kayo sa comment section natin and mamimili sila Tita Nice kung sino ang ating lucky winner to take home Spango Pie. Okay? So, comment lang kayo. Kung sino yung mananalo right, PM lang natin ang instructions kung paano yung okay? So, yan. Ito tayo ng mga comments. Ano ang pangarap mong negosyo? Ayan. So, tingnan nyo lang sa screen yung question and we are waiting for your comments to come in. Ayan. So, sino ba yung mga pwede natin i-shout out dyan? O may nagtanong kanina, ano daw ibig sabihin ng Spango? Nasagutan namin kanina yun. Spango is Spanish Ilonggo. So parang pinagaling Spanish and Ilonggo cuisine. Ito, may sumagot na, sabi ni Marciano Laurel, focus din po ako sa food as one of the necessity araw-araw. Kailangan at ang target client ay gutom at magugutom. Ayan. So, siguro, Tita Nice, pwede na natin siya ang piliin natin na lucky winner kasi unang sumagot. Right? So, sabi nga ni Ben, delicacies na food. Pero, congratulations, Mr. Marciano M. Laurel. You won our second prize, which is free Spango Pie, the box. Okay, so please wait for our message. I-PM po namin kayo, Mr. Marciano Laurel, para malaman ninyo kung paano ninyo makukuha yung Spango box ninyo of pies. And ako na magsasabi, makakalimutan mo talaga yung pangalan mo pag natikman mo to. So, again, thank you, Mr. Marciano Laurel. And Miss Bong, thank you for being here. Alam namin, busy kayo. Thank you for giving us your time. Again, guys, punta kayo sa Facebook page ng Chummy Jays, okay, para malaman ninyo ano yung, paano nyo makukuha sa Spango. So again, Miss Bong, thank you very much. Enjoy the rest of the evening. And si Tita Nice,
bye girl, thank you.
Thank you.
Bye.
Bye.
Ayan, so Miss Nice, Tita Nice,
yes.
Any last message para sa ating mga viewers? Any last message na pwede mo maibigay sa kanila, may suggest or ito, yung tungkol sa iyong passion, paano mo ito gagawing profit. Okay, so, but before you give your message, we would like to thank you for your time. Thank you for your advices. Thank you for your experience, pag-share na experience mo dahil marami kaming natutunan talaga ngayong gabi. And we really appreciate you being here. So, any last message?
Okay, so first of all, thank you also Justin and to Trista for featuring me and my Spango. Thank you for this opportunity. So what is my message? First of all, yun nga, as I've said kanina, you have to love your product. You have to be passionate about it. You have to love your work. Be happy with your work and be proud of it. Tsaka it's you should always also think not only for yourself but also for the people you're working with, you're working for. So yun lang, make everybody happy when you have your business. Tsaka make your business not only as a profit na you just think about your income, but make it as a holistic approach when you do your business. For example, me, I want to push copies. I want copies to be known because of our pie. So I want to promote also the tourism here in Capiz, and also I want to help my fellow MSMEs, most especially my TIFPA members right now because syempre lahat naman tayo ngayon nagsa-struggle, 'di ba? So yun lang, let's not lose hope, still focus. Tsaka matatapos din lahat to. Just continue to believe in your dreams, in yourself, and most especially continue to believe in God. That's it.
Thank you for that very heartfelt message, and of course naramdaman namin yung intention mo. And dito kasi di ba sinimulan kong group is Good Intentions with Just Opinion because we believe that intention speaks louder than your words and your actions. And ito lagi ko to tinatanong sa mga guests namin, Tita Nice, and I would like to also ask this question to you. Para saan mo ginagawa yung ginagawa mo ngayon?
Para saan? Syempre, yun nga, sabi ko, this is not only for myself. First of all, I'm doing this still because of, in memory of my husband. Gusto ko naman na pag, kahit nandun na si Richard, he still looks over us na happy and proud of what I am doing. And I'm also doing this for my kids, for my family. So, yun lang. And I am doing this for Capiz, for my province, for my fellow MSMEs. Yun nga, sabi ni Secretary Lopez, with your sipag and abilidad, di ba? Magsikap lang kasi iba yung talent at saka iba yung produktong Pilipino. Something na we can be proud of. Pag made in the Philippines, especially our food, di ba? So, yun lang. Made in the Philippines, support local, buy the products of the MSMEs.
Yan. So of course, also follow Spango's page. Hanapin nyo lang yung page na Spango sa Facebook and Instagram. Search for Spango lang, and please don't forget to like the page and share it na rin. And share na rin tong stream na to para marami tayong ma-inspire. And with that, Tita Nice, again, thank you very much for your time. Ito may gustong itanong si Trista kasi isa sa mga fan din kami nitong person na to, and alam namin na number 1 fan ka rin ni Miss Leia.
Yes!
Gusto namin yung speak mo with her. Diba? So, anyway, Tita Nice, pag na-meet namin si Miss Leia Salonga, ikaw yung una-una ko tatawagan para makausap siya. Una sa yun.
May ano ngayon si Leia is I think she's the endorser of Globe by Business. So yun nga, sabi ko nga kay Trista last night kung nakita niya na yung ads, yung Tomorrow na song ni Leia. Parang the sun will come out tomorrow. So nakakaiyak. And syempre as her fan, I'm very proud na at least she's also giving time for us MSMEs. So I love her.
Yes. So, thank you, Nice. Thank you, Tita Nice. Regards to the family.
Justin, mag-endorse ka dyan ng Spango sa Manila, ha? I know you have a lot of friends there. So, please help us.
Oo. Ito, announce na natin. I-endorse natin yung Spango.
Okay.
So,
thank you, Trista.
May message para sa inyo ay isa sa mga nanonood. Very inspiring, nakaka-enjoy makinig at matuto. Salamat po. #I love Spango. #bounce back. O, diba?
Salamat.
Sa pag-message, focus in your dreams. Yes, sabi din, nakaka-inspire po kayo, Ma'am Janice. O, diba? So, thank you again for your time, Tita Nice. Enjoy the rest of the evening. And
Yes, good night.
see you again soon. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye, tita.
Bye.
Alright, guys. So, ayan. Mga kayo natutunan? Yan. Kung ano yung mga natutunan ninyo ngayong gabi, comment nyo lang dito. I-share nyo yung stream na to. Ilagay nyo dun sa caption kung ano yung natutunan ninyo. Pero hindi pa tayo tapos dahil meron pa tayong premyo na ipamimigay. Di ba? Napaka-jump pack ng gabi natin. 3 ang ipamimigay nating premyo. So, before ko ibigay yung third raffle natin, third prize natin, gusto ko muna magpasalamat sa mga naging sponsor natin. Maraming salamat sa Mayors of Parañaque. Ito, nakikita ninyo sa screen natin yung Mayors. Ano nyo lang, please add them on Facebook, like them on Instagram, subscribe kung may YouTube man sila. Ito yung isi-stream natin yung number nila. And maraming salamat, Mayors, sa ating isa sa mga sponsor natin. Ito yung number ng Mayors, 0939-940-9327. Maraming salamat, Mayors. And maraming salamat din sa LSL Direct Selling para sa mga bigas na kailangan ninyo. Add lang sa Facebook yung LSL Direct Selling. And of course, maraming salamat. I-share natin yung LSL kung paano nyo sila makokontak. Wala ba? Okay. So again, contact nyo lang yung LSL kung kailangan niyo ng mga bigas. Yan, maraming salamat LSL. And of course, maraming salamat din sa Tam Dynasty. Di ba? Ito sa pinakamasasarap na milk tea na natikman ko ay galing sa Tam Dynasty. Okay, so available yan for deliveries nationwide. Kung gusto ninyo na matikman ang Tam Dynasty, ito ang ating menu. Yan. So, speaking of Tam Dynasty, mamaya meron tayong premyo pa. And of course, maraming salamat din sa Spango para sa inyong napakasarap na pies. And natandaan natin, yung winner kanina, makakatanggap ka ng isang box ng buko pie. Okay? So, for our last contest, okay, para sa huling contest natin, bago ko pala sabihin yung huling contest natin, shout out din pala sa mga nanalo last week. Shout out kay Mr. Sammy, kay Carrie, and kay Reynaldo Almaño. Okay? So, congratulations sa inyo. And speaking of Tam Dynasty, salamat again, Jeffrey Tam and Tia Alviola, sa suporta ninyo. Mamimigay tayo ng 2 milk tea ulit ngayong gabi. Sino ba matikman yung Tam Dynasty? Nood lang kayo kasi malalaman niyo kung paano niyo yun makukuha. And syempre, ang mananalo dito, kailangan nag-share nitong stream na to. Okay? Kailangan share kayo, makikita namin yon. Pero, we have a question for you. Okay? We have a question for you. Ano ba yung question na? Ito yung question natin. Kung superhero ka, ano ang powers mo at bakit? Yan, okay? Kung superhero ka, ano ang powers mo at bakit? Yan. So, hintayin natin ang sagot ninyo. And kung sinong mananalo, mananalo siya ng, isa lang ang pipiliin natin. Pero ang papapanalunan niya ay 2 milk tea. Yan siguraduhin natin may mananalo ngayong gabi dahil kung walang mananalo, ako iinom nun. Kasi paborito ko yung milk tea na yan. So, ang tanong ko ay, kung meron kang superpower, okay? Kung meron kang superpower, ano yun at bakit? Okay? Kung magiging superhero ka, ano ang superpowers mo at bakit? So, hintayin natin yung mga comments ninyo. At habang hinihintay natin yung mga comments ninyo, isa lang ang pipiliin ko, And kung sino mananalo, iti-PM namin mamaya. Okay? So, again, ano ang comment natin? Hintayin natin yung comment nila. Ito. Si Hanibe, Power of luck so that you may succeed in your life.
Ganda yun.
Yan, uy,
Like,
okay yun,
si
ha?
ano,
Okay yun,
Domino
ha?
ba yun?
Okay yun, ha? Power.
Sa Marvel.
Oo, meron
Sa Domino.
Domino ba? Meron daw eh. Domino na parang swerte siya palagi. So, this is a good answer, Hanibe. Yan, no? So, si Hanibe na ba yung winner natin? Yan.
Lagi, active siya
Yan,
palagi.
okay. Since active si Hanibe palagi, ikaw ang ating winner for tonight. Meron kang 2 Tam Dynasty. Congratulations. Please wait for our message. PPM namin ikaw kung paano mo yun makukuha. And congratulations, Hanibe. Yan, sabi naman ni Marciano, nanalo siya kanina pero sabihin natin kung ano yung superpower niya. Power of strength. Power of strength para malampasan ang pandemic challenge na ito. Uy, tama. Diba? Tama. Diba? Power of strength para malampasan ang pandemic na ito. Thank you for answering that. Thank you for your comment, Mr. Marciano. And nanalo ka kanina, Sir Marciano. So wait for our message. I-message namin kayo kung paano ninyo makukuha yung prize. And an announcement pala, okay? We have an announcement to make. Ito, hintayin natin, i-share natin yung screen. So ladies and gentlemen, meron po tayong special announcement from Bounce Back PH. Okay? So ito, nakikita niyo sa screen niyo ngayon. So the title is Bounce Back with the special course, the Practical Entrepreneur Masterclass. Okay? So there are two masterclass in one powerful, concise course. So this is brought to you by Bounce Back and Amazon Nation. Okay? So ang magtutok dyan is si Mr. Jason De La Rosa. Okay? And more. Okay, so hindi lang pala isa, 2, marami pa ang magtutok nito. Okay? Si Mr. De La Rosa and Miss Amazon Queen Lish Aquino. Alright? So enroll now kung gusto ninyo matuto more kung paano kayo mag-bounce back. Okay? So they have a special course and ayan. Ito yung makikita ninyo, makukuha ninyo sa course na yan. Alright? Di ba? Congratulations, Hanibe. Yeah, so i-PPM namin kayo kung paano nyo makukuha yung prize. So ito yung makikita natin, makukuha natin sa course nila. Yan. So the Practical Entrepreneur Masterclass. So you will learn 52 essential lessons to make you a better entrepreneur. So enroll now for only 3,500 pesos para sa early bird rate yan hanggang August 15. Okay? So kasi ang regular rate nila is 5,000 pesos. So kung interested kayo, kung gusto niyo matuto, maging practical entrepreneur, punta lang kayo dito sa virtual seminar na ito. And I assure you, napakagaling ng mga lecturer natin dito. I can assure you that you will learn a lot and ma-apply nito kaagad after. Okay? So, continue na tayo. This is our last segment. Okay, our last segment for the show is our Q&A segment. Okay, so meron tayong piniling mga questions na sasagutin. Yan. So, ano ba yung mga question na to? Actually, mga question to from last week. So, sasagutin natin ngayon. So, hello, Justin. Ano ang first question natin? Okay, the first question is, so ito yung mga pinili nating questions from last week, okay, na share natin. The first question is, ito na. Ito, Lodi. Uy, nice. So, meron pa palang naglo-Lodi sa atin. Lodi, paano ko po mamomotivate mga downlines ko now sa pandemic? Okay? And may mag-recommend po kayo na technique para ma-feel ko po na sincere po ako as a leader. Thank you, boss. Uy, based on your question na may nakalagay na downline, so I'm sure MLM siguro yung business mo, MLM yung company mo, and isa yan sa mga natin. Kasi as a trainer, isa yan sa mga kumukuha sa aking mga companies, MLM. And tanong na ulit, paano ko mamomotivate ang downlines ko now sa pandemic? Siyempre, mahirap talaga makipagkita sa kanila. Ngayon, kasi meron tayong mga protocols, mahirap din mag-motivate face-to-face, and mahirap din sila i-motivate dahil lahat tayo apektado. Diba? So, paano ba natin to gagawin? Ako, number 1, naniniwala ako sa tinatawag na resonance. Okay, ano ang resonance? Kung gusto mo maging masaya ang mga tao sa paligid mo, kailangan mag-umpisa to sa'yo. Isa ito sa mga natutunan natin kanina kay Tita Nice, di ba, kay Miss Janice, na kailangan mahalin mo muna yung produkto mo para mahalin ng ibang tao. Kasi kung alam mong mahalin yung produkto mo, maibibenta mo to ng maayos. Di ba? Maibibenta mo to ng maayos kasi kilala mo yung produkto mo at ikaw mismo, ginagamit mo yung product mo at deliver ka nito. So, resonate your feelings, resonate your happiness. Kung gusto mo maging masaya yung kliyente mo, umpisahan mo sa'yo. Okay? Second is, good intentions. Di ba? Ito ako naniniwala ako sa good intention talaga. Kaya ang pangalan ng group natin is Good Intentions with Justin Pinion. Di ba? Kasi everything na ginagawa namin yan with good intention because your intention speaks louder than your words and your action. Ano ba yung good intention? Ang good intention kasi, pag ginagawa mo na to, more than, beyond making money, money will follow. Di ba? Money will follow. So, pag of service ka for other people, yun yung intention mo. Katulad sinabi ni Miss Nice kanina, Tita Nice kanina, kung ginagawa mo to for your family, di ba? For your lugar, for your community, di ba? Money will follow. Automatic na yan. So, kasi nakikita ng tao yung intention mo. Kahit hindi sila mind reader tulad ko, nakikita at nararamdaman nila yun. Di ba? Nakaranas sa tayo ng mga seller na, uy, parang piniperahan lang ako nito. Kasi nararamdaman natin yun. Pero nararamdaman din natin kung sincere sila. So, number 1, resonance. Number 2, you have to know what is your intention. So, alamin mo yun, para saan mo. Kaya like ko ginagawa, para kanino, para saan mo ginagawa yung ginagawa mo ngayon. So, katulad sabi ko kanina, help others first. So, kailangan, ito, katulad tanong mo, ano ba ang technique na para mapafeel ko na sincere ka? As a leader, dapat may i-help mo sila to lift them up. Hindi lang ikaw yung mag-lift up, kundi yung mga tao sa baba mo. Kasi kapag na-lift up mo sila, sama-sama kayo aangat. So help others first, hindi lang sa organization mo, kundi pati yung ibang tao. Okay? So if you are of service, money will follow, maramdaman nyo, mag-resonate yun, and clear intentions. Okay? Next, meron pa tayong isang question? Meron pa tayong isang question? Meron pa. Okay. Our next question is, salamat sa mga nandito pa rin, nag-hangout sa atin. Our next question is, sabi ni Miss, ito pala, bago yung next question natin. Thank you, Justin and Nice. Congratulations. Alright. And sabi ni Honeybee, yes, thank you so much, Justin and Ma'am Krista. Alright. So, next. Okay. Congratulations daw. Next question. Ano yung next question natin? Yan. Our next question is, kanino ba nanggaling yung first question natin?
Anonymous.
Anonymous daw. Ito, next question. Good PM, Sir Justin. Okay, wala pong E yung pangalan ko. Sabi niya, sana, nawala. Good question, Sir Justin. Ask ko lang po. Good PM. Good PM, Sir Justin. Ask ko lang po if may tips po kayo paano mag-sell pag video call or chat. Okay? Thanks po. Shout out from Galvez family of Parañaque. Okay. Galvez family from Parañaque. Thank you for that question. Sa PM nyo lang ako kung ano yung first name mo, i-shout out kita. So sabi niya, ask siguro to, hindi ask. So ask ko lang po if may tips po kayo kung paano mag-sell pag video call or chat. Nice question kasi ito na ang ano natin ngayon, medium natin. Ito na yung new normal. Selling through chat, selling through video call. Pero, yan, umpisa natin with number 1, resonance pa din yan. Kahit ka-chat mo, maramdaman mo yung intention niya. Resonance pa rin. Kahit nagsa-chat ka, alam mo ito, secret ko to. Kahit chat lang, mag-smile ka, maging masaya ka. Kasi maramdaman yun ng tao makaka-receive. Also, lang na, sa video call. Sa video call, importante, nakikita nila is ito lang, di ba? Yan, ito, nakikita nyo sa akin. Yun lang yung makikita natin. So, ano ba yung pwede natin magamit dyan? Siyempre, yung face natin, di ba? So, alam mo ba, nagiging gwapo at nagiging mas maganda ka kapag nagsasmile ka. Yan. So, always smile. And ano ba yung genuine smile? Genuine smile is, based on science, is nakalabas yung ngipin, and meron tatlong wrinkles, tawag doon crow's feet, di ba? So, may tatlong wrinkles sa mata. So, always smile. Kasi nag-resonate yan. Di ba pag may nakakasalubong tayo na nakasmile, mapapasmile ka rin. And ang maganda sa pagsasmile is, merong automatic yan na nangyayari sa brain ng kausap mo. May reciprocal effect. So, pag nag-smile ka, mapapasmile din siya. Di ba naranasan natin yun, napapasmile tayo sa mga nagsismile sa atin. Ngayon, pag nag-smile ka, magiging happy din yung subconscious mind mo. Okay? So, always smile. Kasi nahahawa mo yung mga tao sa paligid mo. Eh, di ba, bumibili yung mga tao pag masaya sila. So, kapag nag-smile ka palagi, mahahawa mo sila, magiging masaya sila sa'yo at sa produkto mo. Yan. Okay. Next question. And this is our last question, tama ba? And kung nabitin kayo sa mga sagot ko, magpunta lang kayo sa group namin, Good Intentions with Justin Piñon. Meron akong mga videos doon na mapapanood ninyo tungkol sa mga trainings ko. So sabi ni Lizelle, very well said, Sir Justin. Thank you very much, Miss Lizelle. Yan. So sabi, at saka kakamustahin mo sila kung ano po ngayon ang kanilang ginagawa. Uy, tama yun ha. Hindi ka magbebenta kagad. Syempre mag-create ka ng genuine rapport. Okay? Genuine, hindi yung rapport-rapportan lang. Kasi mararamdaman nila kung genuine yun or hindi. So be genuinely interested to the person you are talking to. Okay, our last question before we end the show is, hi Sir Justin, shout out po June Fuentes from UAE. O, di ba? Sabi ko sa inyo kanina, umaabot tayo sa ibang mga bansa. Sabi niya, hello June, Sir June Fuentes, thank you for watching, thank you for the question. Parati po namin kayo sinusubaybayan sa TV at sa YouTube. Thank you very much. Naka-attend na din po ako, sir, nung seminar niyo po sa Ortigas bago po ako lumipad. Okay. Tanong ko lang po, sana kung pareho po yung actions na babasahin nating mga Pinoy sa ibang lahi at ma-apply ko po ba yung tinuturo niyo po dito? Kapit lang mga Pinoy, malalamasan natin po. Salamat po, Sir Justin. Ingat po kayo. Uy, isa sa mga expertise ko kasi is body language reading and kung paano mo yun magagamit through selling. Ang good news dito is, yung mga tinuturo ko is yung mga general body language na paano mo babasahin yung kliyente mo kung oo na siya or hindi, di ba? Or kung nakita mo na, uy, sa body language siya, medyo hindi na to, anong gagawin mo para mapa-oo siya? Isa yun sa mga expertise ko. Ngayon, ang good news dito, ang tinuturo ko sa mga seminars na tulad ng in-attendan ni Sir dito, Sir June Fuentes, ay yung mga general. Ibig sabihin, kahit sa ibang bansa ka, pare-pareho yan at pwede natin bigyan ng meaning. Ngayon, pero, okay, mayroong iba't ibang body language na specifically, iba-iba yung meaning sa iba't ibang bansa, okay? Tulad ng ito, yung okay sign. Dito sa atin, ibig sabihin ito, okay. Sa Amerika siguro, okay. May mga ibang bansa na ang ibig sabihin nito ay I slept with your wife, di ba? So, ibig sabihin, pag pumunta ka sa bansa yun, gumanon ka, uy, mabubugbog ka, di ba? Also, isa sa mga, sa mga Indians din. Kasi meron akong sinasabi palagi na always nod, di ba? Always nod if you want to encourage agreement. Kasi pag nag-nod ka, and importante yung sinasabi mo, maalala din yun, gagaya. Ngayon, mayroong certain nodding din yung mga Indians. Sa mga Indians, di ba, head wobble yung tawag doon. Minsan, misinterpret natin yon as no. Pero iba yung no nila, no, ganun. Pero pag nag-head wobbling sila, maybe it's a yes, di ba? So, depende pa rin sa kausap mong tao. So, importante pa rin yung context na tinatawag, read in context of the situation. Alright? So, sana nasagot ko yung tanong mo, Mr. June Fuentes. And with that, I would like to thank you all for being here tonight. I really appreciate your time. I really appreciate you sharing this stream. And see you next Thursday at 8 p.m. Okay, so ano na yan? Matik na yan, di ba? Every Thursday, magkikita-kita tayo. Once again, this is Justin Piñon. And always remember, good intentions lead to genuine connections. Enjoy the rest of the evening. Good night.